Oh, my head gasket. What the? The Khan's warship? Whoa! Ratchet, don't ask how I got here. Long story. Ratchet, you copy? Oh, scrap. Stealthy. Stealthy. Starscream?
Why is it that every time I return to my old stomping grounds, I find an Autobot roaming the halls?
Don't tell me you came crawling back to Megatron.
Hardly. Now out of my way.
Scream, you gotta show me the way off this boat.
Sorry, too busy.
Look, when you needed help...
As I recall, we bartered. So, unless you have anything of value to offer me, step aside.
The exit. Now!
I may have given RC a free pass when she and I last met. But I won't hesitate to skewer you as I did a certain cliff jumper. Perish, Bulkhead.
This is for Cliff Jumper! For Bumblebee! For everything. You left me no choice.
Oh, what I would not give to have wings again. Ah, just as I left it. The Harbinger. Things are finally looking up. Oh, really? Not one scrap of energon? A laboratory. And it's functional. Protoforms.
Bulkhead to base. Picked up a strong reading. I'm gonna go check it out.
Let's see, transference of binary bonding, submolecular infusion. The formulas seem straightforward enough. Well, my little lumps of clay, you look like you're ripe for the molding. Let's give cloning a whirl, shall we?
Oh, no sign of activity.
extended company at last.
Energon. Boxed and ready for pickup. Strap.
Esteemed members of my armada, you now stand upon the very precipice of glory to meet the destiny which I have so tenaciously worked toward. Dynamic leadership of the Decepticons! I am delighted to hear that we are on the same page. We are as one, Commander. We share your memories, your very feelings, even your insatiable quest for power. I see. Fortunately, the Harbinger's tracking systems have remained synced with Megatron's warship. Of course, we shall require a means of reaching the... You can transform? Of course you can. How else would you fly to the ship? That was a test which you all passed. Now take flight and snuff Megatron's accursed spark.
My head gasket.
Spread out. Keep to the shadows. Any one of us is an instant target aboard this warship. But to be seen together would sacrifice the element of surprise. Whoever manages to find Megatron first, report your position.
Starscream?
I cannot wait to savor the vivid details of Megatron's demise. What is happening?
This is for Cliff Jumper! For Bumblebee! For everything.
My genetic code provides my clones with a T-Cog I no longer possess, and all I get is their agony?
A comm unit. Bulkhead to base. Do you read? Do you copy? Come on. You stupid con tech. Is this thing even on?
Halt!
A Decepticon beacon. At last. Devoted servants, the time has come for the ultimate retribution.
Optimus, no word yet from Bulkhead. But I am detecting some rather curious subterranean frequencies.
Of earthly origin?
I do not yet know what they are, but I do know where.
The coordinates at which we last encountered Megatron.
And Arachnid.
And Arachnid's Insecticon.
Armada and attack!
We are, in all likelihood, witnessing the launch of a mission to terminate Megatron.
I can't think of a reason to stop that, even if we could.
But we can stop Arachnid.
Rear guard, engage the Autobots.
Stealthy. Stealthy.
Lord Megatron,
Yes, what is it?
an intruder.
Autobot?
Starscream. He was last seen in the vicinity of the bridge.
Underground. There's a surprise.
Megatron, it has come time to settle old scores.
Really, Starscream? All on your own?
Actually,
Clones. Well played, Starscream. If you're even here among your underlings.
underlings, we are as one, though many.
Bring me Starscream's head on a stick, and I will reward you as my second in command. All of you.
No, you are trying to trick us.
Am I?
Is he?
Accept my proposal, and we all win. Otherwise, you will merely end up terminating each other to get the spoils. It is your nature, after all.
Don't listen to him. Prepare to perish at my hand. Our hands! Yes, only our combined firepower will assure Megatron's destruction. Take aim! Do you hear that? Ignore! Fire on 3. 1, 2... Ugh. What was that?
The sound of the tables turning.
What is going on up there?
Exterminating you was so gratifying the first 3 times. Arachnid, a busy day for assassins.
RC.
When you extinguish my spark, make it hurt. You know, I would extend that courtesy to you.
I'm not like you.
Very well.
Forgive us, one true Lord and Master. This day has certainly seen its share of thwarted intentions.
One way or another, I'm getting off this boat.
Now what?
Out of my way!
Our power core has been compromised.
Prepare for landing.
Stasis. She deserves worse.
I intended worse. More times than you know.
You are stronger for the choice you made.
Guys, you are not gonna believe the day I had. You too, huh?
Lord Starscream, your most loyal servant has returned. But I regret to inform you that our collective mission has failed. Yes. I got that sense. Something to do with a throbbing ache in my side. You knew I would attempt to terminate you. I feel your pain. Really, I do. Scrap that hurt!
Dreadwing, damage report.
We have suffered critical damage to all major systems, Lord Megatron. It will be some time before we can get the ship airborne.
Soundwave. So it was an Autobot who crippled my vessel. They will move quickly to exploit any perceived weakness.
Surely they're not foolish enough to launch a direct assault, my liege.
Optimus has grown decidedly more ruthless since our last encounter.
Lord Megatron, as your physician, I strongly advise against this. Dark Energon's regenerative properties are impressive, but the side effects, there's no telling how it might impact the ship.
Dark Energon courses through my veins. Infusing the warship will enable me to manipulate the craft as if we are one. And together, we shall crush Optimus Prime.
When the Insecticons suddenly backed off, I got inspired by my proximity to the power core and did what I do best.
You trashed Megatron's ride like a rock star in a hotel room.
We should hit the cons right now while they're vulnerable.
Megatron's warship may be grounded, but let's not forget that we remain vastly outnumbered, especially since he has added the Insecticon hive to his ranks.
Then maybe it's time for me to call in an airstrike.
Or for us to consider more extreme measures, Agent Fowler.
The spark extractor? Optimus, are you certain you want to travel down this path?
While I am deeply reluctant to deploy a weapon of this caliber, especially one forged by Decepticon hands, this may be our only chance to end the war, once and for all.
Optimus, I'm detecting a massive energy spike at the Decepticon crash site. It appears to be Dark Energon.
Autobots, transform and roll out.
Hold on, Prime. If you are gonna deploy some kind of super weapon in a final showdown with the cons, it's my job as a representative of planet Earth to bear witness. Sweet Lady Liberty.
Optimus, you never disappoint.
Bumblebee now. RC, Bulkhead, draw their fire. Once you launch the spark extractor, be sure to clear its radius before it can activate. Bumblebee.
Mine!
I didn't realize the ship was equipped with a stasis beam.
So much for Christmas in Fiji. Huh?
The spark extractor. Guide us closer so that I may collect what belongs to me and destroy the Autobots.
Teams down. Requesting medevac.
What? Where are you going? I said closer!
Lord Megatron, the ship seems to be navigating itself.
Override!
The systems are bypassing manual control.
It appears the ship now possesses a will of its own.
Impossible! Trace the problem to its source and fix it!
Do not tamper with my systems. This will be your only warning.
Warning?
My mission assumes priority. Any Cybertronian who interferes will be neutralized.
My own vessel dares to address me in threatening tones?
It also seems to be doing a better job of decoding the Project Iacon database than we were. It's already deciphered a new set of coordinates.
And judging by our current course, that is precisely where the ship is headed.
As I desire. You see, this warship is nothing more than an extension of my very will.
Your will is nothing. The Iacon artifact will belong to me.
I am Lord Megatron. I command you to cease operations.
You are no longer in command.
Regain control of this vessel by any means necessary. All hands! Cut power to the mainframe and disconnect data relays now!
They're alive. But I've never encountered this form of stasis lock.
The cons are crossing the Atlantic, making a beeline for North America.
Wait, we can track them?
Why aren't they cloaked, like usual?
None of this makes a lick of sense. They had us in their crosshairs, but the cons just took off.
They even bailed on that spark extractor thingy.
Well, if the ship isn't cloaked, maybe the communications relay's open, and...
Yep. Are you suggesting that we just call Megatron and ask him what's happening up there?
Lord Megatron, the computer has decrypted a second set of coordinates. Perhaps we should permit it to continue.
I do not require permission.
Autobot Outpost Omega-1 to Decepticon warship. Megatron, please respond.
This mutiny ends now.
Megatron.
Megatron has been relieved of his command.
Who is this?
Who is this?
Have you taken control of the Decepticon vessel?
I am the vessel. Any Cybertronian who interferes with my mission will be neutralized.
What mission?
Priority 1. Decrypt Iacon database and recover Decepticon technology.
For what purpose?
It hung up? Rude.
Rude? There's a giant spaceship flying around collecting Decepticon weapons of mass destruction.
A giant spaceship filled with neutralized Decepticons.
Point?
This could be our only chance to slip aboard and download the Iacon database.
So Optimus can decode it.
Ingenious. I will infiltrate the Decepticon warship.
Not ingenious. You saw what it did to the Decepticons.
And probably Megatron, too.
And Team Prime?
But that tub had me dead to rights, and I'm still breathing.
The ship may be blind to humans.
Very well, Agent Fowler. But at the first sign of trouble, I am bridging you right back here. Now, in order to download the database, you will need a compatible transfer drive.
What?
He'll also need tech support.
And backup.
Follow the base. We're in.
Good. Their data core should be accessible from any console.
Here's one.
Doc Knock is knocked out.
Look, the ship's decoded 2 sets of Icon coordinates. 3. Let's rip and run. There's the port.
Why is the warship heading for Manhattan?
Because that's where the first set of coordinates are located?
What would a relic from Cybertron be doing in the Big Apple?
The Iacon relics landed on Earth eons ago, Agent Fowler. Long before the city was built atop it.
Which means if the ship wants this one, it may have to move some buildings out of the way.
Our mission just got complicated. How do we deter this ship?
I would advise disabling the navigation module. Call up the main navigation menu.
There.
Step aside, son.
Agent Fowler!
System access detected. Interference will not be tolerated.
There.
Reveal yourself.
It doesn't see us.
Yet. The ship must not be scanning for carbon-based life forms. But once it widens its search parameters...
We're toast.
I'm bridging you back.
No. There are millions of lives at stake in New York, and we three are currently the only ones who can do anything about it.
You're out of your element, Jack. These readings, the ship's rapid recovery, all point to the fact that Megatron employed Dark Energon to repair it.
Hold on. If you're saying the ship is fueled by Dark Energon, we can dump it, right?
You'll need to reverse the warship's Energon infuser. Follow the main overhead conduits. They'll lead you to the power core.
Megatron had the same idea.
Then we're on the right track.
The Energon injection valve can only be operated manually.
Manually?
Give me a boost.
I am infested with alien life forms.
Uh-oh. We just got made.
Parasites will be eradicated.
Hey! Over here!
Jack, no!
Run for it!
Too slow!
Critical power drain. I am in command. Prepare to be neutralized.
Run.
Thank the Allspark.
Ratchet! Fire up the ground bridge!
Soldier?
And beavers and ducks and walnuts and grandma.
That's all that's been downloaded?
The icon file must be huge.
Sweet! Come on, here's our ride!
Jack?
Get Fowler out of here. Some is better than nothing. I'm not leaving without that drive.
Say ah.
I'm here to offer a second opinion.
Lord Megatron,
You let them escape? With vital intelligence?
The download of the Iacon database may have been incomplete, but we now possess 4 sets of coordinates decoded by the ship.
Then we must act quickly, for Megatron possesses the same 4 sets. And he will not hesitate to obtain the potential doomsday devices which lie at the site of each. Previously on Transformers Prime.
It appears the ship now possesses a will of its own. It also seems to be doing a better job of decoding the Project Iacon database than we were.
Regain control of this vessel by any means necessary.
This could be our only chance to slip aboard and download the Iacon database. Why is the warship heading for Manhattan?
The Iacon relics landed on Earth eons ago, long before the city was built atop it.
Agent Fowler! That's all that's been downloaded?
Run for it! Come on, here's our ride!
The download of the Iacon database may have been incomplete, but we now possess 4 sets of coordinates decoded by the ship.
Then we must act quickly, for Megatron will not hesitate to obtain the potential doomsday devices which lie at the site of each. If we are to have any hope of recovering the Iacon relics before the Decepticons do, we must divide our resources.
But Optimus, when it comes to numbers, we are already at a grave disadvantage.
Under the circumstances, swiftness of action is paramount. This is one race that we absolutely cannot afford to lose.
Dispatching multiple squadrons will enable us to pursue all 4 coordinates simultaneously.
Lord Megatron, I have assembled the mining detail you requested for the first set of coordinates. Breakdown and I enjoyed previous success retrieving Iacon relics. In memory of my fallen comrade, I intend to do the same again.
This is a mission, not one of your racing excursions. Stop your preening! Move quickly and operate with a surgeon's skill. Do you understand me, Knockout?
Explicitly, Lord Megatron.
Now, since the unfortunate loss of Breakdown has left you rather vulnerable, you will require appropriate support.
How very repellent.
Here's a twist. It would appear that the Decepticons have retreated from Manhattan.
They just up and left?
It is more likely that Megatron has already set course for the second set of coordinates, having dispatched a unit to this relic's underground location.
Without busting up a city block to get to it?
They used subway tunnels. New York has a whole network of them running beneath the city.
Since the human population no longer seems to be directly threatened, maintaining our disguise will be necessary. RC, Bumblebee, you are the best choices to navigate through such a densely populated area.
Optimus, New York has more than 8 million people. The odds of being spotted by at least one of them are pretty high, even if they are headed underground.
Where are you going with this?
You're gonna need a face man. Someone who can speak on their behalf. A human who can run interference if their cover gets blown.
Well, I've actually been in subway stations. I grew up in a major metropolis, unlike Mr. I've never been outside Jasper, Nevada.
I have been to Cybertron.
Cybertron doesn't have subways. Does it?
Agent Fowler's field experience makes him our best candidate.
Banana fish!
If he weren't still recovering from his encounter with the Decepticon warship.
Which we survived without incident?
Very well. Miko and Jack will accompany RC and Bumblebee.
Yes!
Initiate transport and triangulate coordinates of the other 3 relics.
Of course it's no Cybertron.
All right, Face. How do we get underground?
Well, you can't just jump the turnstiles and hope no one notices.
Check it out! Construction. A fact of life in the big city.
Bumblebee, don't move! The third rail. It carries electricity to power the subway trains.
One touch and zap, you're fried. You must have learned about that on TV or something.
Could we please pick up the pace? The humidity down here is threatening to corrode my undercarriage. Must you hover?
We getting any closer?
Triangulating the coordinates is one thing, but figuring out how to reach them through this maze is another. Drilling.
It's coming from this way.
Miko! Miko, what is your...
Hold it right there!
Scrap!
What are you kids doing down here?
We're on a field trip with our school. But we get lost.
Oh, really?
I told him we should stay with our group, but Leonard here insisted we search for fossils.
My bad.
I want to go home. Can you help us, Mr...
Vogel. But you can call me Vogel. So, ever ride a sweeper train?
Face.
And this section was added in the 30s as part of a public works project.
Fascinating.
But these old tunnels have a dark side, too. Strange creatures have been said to lurk down here. Giant snakes, albino alligators, even mole men.
Well, but those are just people who live down here because they have no place else to go, right?
That's what the media wants you to believe. But I say, they're from outer space. I'm telling you, Area 51's got nothing on this place. The aliens are down here, building up their army, plotting to use us humans as slave labor.
Aliens, huh? If he only knew.
I'm picking up a locator beacon. The cons have unearthed the relic.
Well, let me see it already.
Lock and load.
Lovely features. Perfect for a painful little procedure I call the nip and tuck.
Dodge and kick. Huh.
Shock and drop.
This way.
How do you know? Miko, let's think this through.
Why? Because you think I don't know what I'm doing? I'm Jack. Optimus picked me to go to Cybertron, so I must know everything.
Okay, Miko, seriously? If that's what's bugging you, then why didn't you say something before?
I've been holding it in.
Since when do you hold anything in? Look, it's not like you don't contribute. Just yesterday, you helped take down a psychotic Decepticon warship. This isn't a competition.
Lost, huh? You two are gonna have to explain yourselves to the New York Transit Authority.
I think we should tell him the truth.
Right. The truth is, we lost our dog.
You're wasting your breath.
The real truth. We are trying to prevent aliens from digging up a powerful ancient relic so they can't use it to destroy our planet.
I swore I heard something weird and high-pitched earlier today. Something that wasn't the crew drilling over on track 5.
Now, shall we see precisely what you are and what you do? And what better way to learn your power than to conduct an on-site experiment?
Mole men! Metal ones!
Actually, Decepticons.
And they have RC and Bumblebee.
Vogel, this thing have another gear?
Abso-freaking-lutely!
Hey, watch the finish! to run, but I just missed my train.
Follow the relic. I'll grab Jack and Miko.
Not good. Brake line must have been torched.
We can't stop?
No big deal. These tracks go round for miles, right, Vogel?
Not this one.
This track dead ends? As in crash and burn?
I'm really starting to hate trains!
Whoa! What was that?
Welcome to Earth!
Vogel, no!
She's one of the good guys!
RC, the brakes are shot!
Is there any kind of emergency override?
No, ma'am. But there is a switch track control up ahead. If you could just adjust the pull rod. You'll know it when you see it. It'll reroute us to another line. Did she just turn into a motorcycle? And that would be
trouble.
Well, well. Look who got his treads back.
Come to mama. Shock and drop.
We're in the clear.
We still need a way to stop. Besides slamming into a wall, I mean.
not get mashed.
Phase shifter. Handy when you need to pass through solid objects, or vice versa.
No. No! You scratch my face, I scratch yours.
He knows. Do we have to take him with us?
To the mothership?
I think I have a workaround.
That's right, soldier. Dump that rock and come on home. Fowler. Miko, what is it? What in the Sam Hill? I'm in the middle of a crisis here, and you want me to... Put him on the line.
Mr. Vogel, this is Special Agent William Fowler of the United States government. You are hereby deputized as an honorary agent for the Department of, Interstellar Relations.
Thank you, sir. So, you folks will be in touch?
Abso-freaking-lutely.
But until then, we need to maintain complete radio silence.
It's been an honor.
Good call, Face.
I understand big city people who spend way too much time below ground.
1 relic down, 3 to go. Let's hope the others are having similar results.
Robots who turn into vehicles. Previously on Transformers Prime.
There is one whom Prime seems to respect.
Dreadwing, there is another path.
Is there a point to your bluster, Prime?
The download of the Iacon database may have been incomplete, but we now possess 4 sets of coordinates decoded by the ship.
If we are to have any hope of recovering the Iacon relics before the Decepticons do, we must divide our resources.
But Optimus, when it comes to numbers, we are already at a grave disadvantage.
Dispatching multiple squadrons will enable us to pursue all 4 coordinates simultaneously.
Triangulate coordinates of the other 3 relics. This is one race that we absolutely cannot afford to lose.
The coordinates indicate that the second of these 4 Iacon relics lies at the very bottom of this world.
I will journey to the ends of this or any world to serve your will, Lord Megatron.
Then return with my prize, Dreadwing, and prove you are more worthy of being my second in command than those who have preceded you.
Innerstat, cross-clamp, laser scalpel, durabilium drill, and 1 slightly damaged but operational T-cog. Courtesy of my traitorous clone. Everything I require to make myself whole. A simple, painless procedure. Nothing to it, really, provided one possesses the nerve. 4 detachments of Decepticons, ground bridging to 4 different continents at the exact same time. Procedure postponed.
Be on your guard, Bulkhead. Rafael, lock onto the remaining coordinates. I will embark for the Antarctic. As for you, old friend, I would prefer that you have company on your mission.
No one is left to join me, Optimus. Even if Agent Fowler were alert.
Who's your hugger buddy?
He's human.
I was considering the only remaining Autobot alternative on this planet.
But you can't be serious. Wheeljack is insubordinate, a ruffian. Besides, he's Bulkhead's partner.
Your expertise is scientific, but Wheeljack is a highly capable warrior. You would be wise to welcome the temporary alliance.
A remote control for the ground bridge. I love Decepticon scientists. I despise this planet. If it isn't a scorching desert, it is a frigid wasteland. Now, where are you, my Decepticon brethren? Decepticons! Do you not realize you have just shot down your ship's commander?
You command no one, deserter.
Skyquake? But you're...
You mistake me for my brother, who is one with the Allspark, as you are no doubt aware, former Commander Starscream. Were it up to me, I would end this here. And now. But it is my duty as First Lieutenant Megatron to render all traitors to my lord and master for due punishment.
First Lieutenant? That's my post! Was my post. Commander Dreadwing, this must be a very important mission if Megatron has dispatched his second-in-command. Scouting for Energon, or something else altogether.
That is none of your concern.
If I knew what you were looking for, perhaps I could help.
We have arrived at the coordinates. The relic. It has been taken.
Relic? What sort of relic?
Search the area!
Commander Dreadwing, we have discovered vehicle tracks.
The Autobots.
Perhaps. Though I've never known them to plant flags at the site of their victories.
Do not try me, traitor. I will leave your lifeless husk in this frozen waste. You two, guard the prisoner. Optimus Prime, I will request only once that you surrender the relic.
I was going to request the same of you, Dreadwing.
Then I would say that we are on equal footing, were it not that there are 5 of us, and only one of you.
6, if you'd relieve me of these ridiculous manacles.
aim is poor.
That is a matter of perspective.
A stalemate would leave us where?
Commander Dreadwing!
What a team we make! I am so glad that you prevailed, Optimus Prime. That wretch Dreadwing was going to terminate me. Now, if you could just remove my bonds, I can lead you straight to the relic.
You will lead me there regardless.
You're welcome. Be reasonable, Prime. This cold will freeze both our actuators.
The current temperatures are not extreme enough to affect our biology. You'll be fine.
Fine, but miserable. And I cannot believe that you take our alliances for granted after all I have done for the Autobots. Helping to restore your memory, saving Arcee's life.
While you have at times proved beneficial to us, it has been only to further your own interests.
Well, we can't all be as selfless as you, now can we? Aha! As I suspected, humans. We will find the relic here. So, let us reclaim what is rightfully ours.
We cannot simply enter a human facility to search for Cybertronian relics.
Not even if they stole it.
Nor can I expose innocent humans to a dangerous Decepticon. Rafael, has Agent Fowler regained consciousness?
I'm here, Prime. What's your situation?
I require access to a research facility at my current coordinates.
Let me make a call.
Going to wait out here in the freezing cold, completely at the mercy of human bureaucracy?
Base is clear, Prime. Try not to wreck the joint.
Many thanks, Agent Fowler. The relic remains sealed in the ice.
I knew you were of questionable honor, Starscream. But aiding the Autobots, that is a capital offense.
What? But I left tracks for you on purpose, so you could rescue me from my captor.
Dreadwing, I cannot allow you to leave here with this relic.
I know that, Prime. But I do not intend to give you a choice.
Given all the fuss, this relic must be truly special. Armor of Decepticon origin.
The Apex armor.
A perfect fit.
You dare to claim that which rightfully belongs to Lord Megatron?
And what do you intend to do about it, Commander? Not so big and strong now, are you? I haven't had this much fun since I punched that hole in Cliff Jumper. Allow me to reunite you with your beloved twin. And you, Optimus Prime, I will beat the living spark out of you, just so I never again have to endure your pontificating.
Dreadwing, our battle remains unfinished. But if we do not unite against our common foe,
Starscream will destroy us both. I will draw his attention.
Might beats flight.
You shall be the one to join with the Allspark.
That tickled. Fools! Not only am I intelligent, I am invincible!
yet you cannot fly.
Nobody's perfect. Now, tell me of the other 3 relics. Are they as powerful as my shiny new armor?
They were hidden away precisely to keep them from the hands of those like you.
He is far too powerful, Prime! Fall back!
Cowards! You will not escape my might! Wait. You two are up to something.
Now that our alliance has served its purpose.
Starscream is gone, and the Apex armor with him. Is there really a need to renew battle when the goal has been lost?
We have other unfinished matters.
I bore Skyquake no malice, and I regret the role I played in his demise. So I will appeal to you as I once did your twin. Turn your back on the Decepticon cause and help me end this war. For his sake and for all who have fallen.
You saved my life today. I will terminate you the next time we meet.
So be it, Dreadwing. Previously on Transformers Prime.
Download of the Iacon database may have been incomplete, but we now possess 4 sets of coordinates decoded by the ship.
If we are to have any hope of recovering the Iacon relics before the Decepticons do, we must divide our resources.
Dispatching multiple squadrons will enable us to pursue all 4 coordinates simultaneously.
I will embark for the Antarctic. As for you, old friend, I would prefer that you have company on your mission.
You can't be serious. Wheeljack is insubordinate, a ruffian.
Wheeljack is a highly capable warrior. You would be wise to welcome the temporary alliance.
The boss thought you needed backup, huh?
If you must know, Optimus feels strongly that you require supervision.
I'll be sure to be on my best behavior, Doc.
Please don't call me Doc.
Whatever you say, sunshine. So, all of Team Prime's busy chasing down these 4 Iacon relics?
The 4 which are currently in play.
There's more?
Megatron maintains possession of the entire Iacon database. We have yet to learn how many more relics or Decepticon weapons of mass destruction it contains.
No worries, Doc. I got you back.
My name is not Doc, and I do not require anyone watching my back. I proved my mettle during the war for Cybertron.
Then I'm lucky you're along for the ride, champ. 'Cause we got a bogey on our tail.
Soundwave.
Megatron's communications chief?
He must be tracking the same coordinates.
You might want to grab onto something.
Are you trying to send us to the scrapyard? that? Soundwave surveillance drone, Laserbeak. Wheeljack, maintain pursuit. Soundwave is merely using the drone to distract us.
I welcome a good distraction. The hunter becomes the hunted.
This is no time to be hot-dogging. He's gone. Now we can go find Soundwave. You did it!
Right thruster's fried.
If you had pursued Soundwave as I instructed...
His little birdie would still be pecking at our tailpipes.
Well, we need to resume our search for the relic immediately. Soundwave may already have reached it.
The jackhammer's not going anywhere. If you want to catch that con, we need to roll.
Make up your mind. Are we walking or are we driving? Wheeljack, keep your distance. Laserbeak is the eyes and ears of Soundwave.
Not anymore, it isn't.
Operating system appears functional but offline. However, the crash clearly damaged its optic and audio receptors.
Guess someone's gonna need a new snitch.
A minor victory, and not the one we are here to achieve.
Hang on there, Doc.
Oh.
Situation's ripe for an old record trick.
I'm not sure I follow.
Sooner or later, Soundwave's gonna come looking for his pet. We let him reunite and return to base, packing a live grenade. The first time Wave reaches inside, he trips the pin and kaboom!
Why plant a mere incendiary device when we could plant a more devastating bomb? A virus engineered to pass from Laserbeak to Soundwave. Then, directly into the Decepticon warship's mainframe, where it will transmit the contents of the entire Iacon database to us.
Sounds complicated. Thought we were in a hurry.
Optimus would agree. Risking the loss of one relic to gain the rest is a worthwhile gamble.
You really have the chops to pull off that kind of programming?
Not alone. I will require backup. Rafael, we have a situation. provide a source code for the virus. My scanner will translate it to Cybertronian script as it uploads.
I can do it. But if we want to keep the virus hidden from the cons, we'll need a decoy. You know, like a second virus.
Or something less complicated.
A decoy, as in we want them to find it, but it doesn't blow?
Correct.
Seems like a waste of a perfectly good grenade.
Wait a minute. A grenade inside of Laserbeak inside of Soundwave? Like a turducken.
I'm sorry?
It's a turkey stuffed with a duck, stuffed with a... Never mind.
And where are you off to?
To buy you some time. And, who knows, maybe to pick up a relic. You dropped something. This should be fun. Here I go again, shattering expectations.
Rafael, I've jacked into Laserbeak's uplink transmitter. When you're ready, I will bring its operating system back online in order to receive the transfer.
Any last words? Right. Silent type.
Ratchet, the virus is coded. Commencing upload.
Rafael, what is our progress?
50%.
Doc.
Wheeljack, I told you not to call me that!
I'm sorry.
What's wrong? Where are you?
Figure you got maybe 2 minutes.
Or less. Wheeljack, what is your condition? Wheeljack! Rafael?
We're almost there. Done.
Scrap. Soundwave has taken the bait. Wheeljack. Scrap.
The Resonance Blaster, crafted by Decepticon scientists for maximum sonic devastation. Soundwave, you have performed admirably. Unlike Dreadwing here, who somehow managed to lose the Apex armor to Starscream. However, 2 more decrypted coordinates remain in play, and I have every confidence that Knockout and I...
Can you believe what the Autobots did to me?
Did you retrieve the relic?
No, Master.
Then I suggest you convince me of your continued usefulness by examining Laserbeak, Doctor.
Wheeljack!
Ugh. Just resting my optics. Ugh. And my audio receptors.
What is it?
An obstruction of some sort. Grenade!
That is clever. Knockout, prepare to properly dispose of the obstruction. Soundwave, if we are to maintain any advantage over the Autobots, Decoding the remainder of the Iacon database must remain your top priority.
Rafael, send the ground bridge. I still advise that you return to base. You require a thorough examination.
The only thing I require right now is some hull sealant. Trust me, the jackhammer here is in more need of repair than me.
Listen, Wheeljack. I want to thank you for your backup.
Yep. See you around, Ratchet.
Come here!
The Iacon database?
It's downloading into our mainframe!
Rafael, you are a genius!
Oh, believe me, Soundwave will provide the coordinates to the remaining relics.
Yes, we are fortunate to have him on our side, Lord Megatron.
And see about repairing his cracked visor, will you?
Bulkhead's coming through, Agent Fallon.
I can't wait to share the news!
No.
Previously on Transformers Prime.
The download of the Iacon database may have been incomplete, but we now possess 4 sets of coordinates decoded by the ship.
If we are to have any hope of recovering the Iacon relics before the Decepticons do, we must divide our resources.
Dispatching multiple squadrons will enable us to pursue all 4 coordinates simultaneously.
Be on your guard, Bulkhead.
Ratchet, come here!
The Iacon database?
It's downloading into our mainframe!
Rafael, you are a genius!
Bulkhead's coming through, Agent Fallon.
I can't wait to share the news!
Who is the fiercest among you?
There is no greater ferocity than an Insecticon hive. But if you were to choose one among us, I am Hardshell.
You will retrieve something for me, Hardshell, and annihilate everything that gets in your way.
Divide, and do not hesitate to conquer.
Miko and Jack will accompany RC and Bumblebee.
Yes!
Initiate transport and triangulate coordinates of the other 3 relics.
That was some trick, Miko.
You mean swiping intel from right under Megatron's nose? Just doing my part for Team Prime. Oh, gotta go, Bulk. I'll tell you all about it when we get back. Wait up!
Take care of him, Miko.
Bulkhead, prepare for departure.
You are headed for the equator.
I'll prep for tropical weather, wrecker style.
Rafael and Agent Fowler will be your communications and transportation hub.
I can, that's cheeseburger.
Communications, huh?
Be on your guard, Bulkhead.
Oh, smells worse than a Decepticon barracks. Fine place to hide a relic. Base, I can't find any sign of the relic. Can you reconfirm coordinates?
Triangulating your position, Bulkhead. You're at the correct location.
Need coffee.
And the coordinates are wrong, because there's nothing here. But something's coming. Leave it to Megatron to send a bug to do his dirty work.
You know a thing or two about dirty work yourself, Wrecker.
Do I know you?
I know your kind, as I have crushed more than a few wreckers in my time.
Now, you see, the thing about bugs your size, they make a bigger mess when I smash them.
Ratchet, the virus is coded. Commencing upload.
Raph, I have a bead on the relic.
Raph's busy. I'll take it from here.
Fowler, how was your beauty sleep?
Fine. Dreamt I finally got a little respect from you.
Keep dreaming.
What's your status?
It came up empty at the provided coordinates, but I figure an old lava flow might have carried the relic downhill.
Wouldn't that just burn it up?
These relics survived interstellar transport. I'm sure they can withstand molten... Oh, scrap.
What is it?
I'm leaking energon. Insecticon hit me hard.
Insecticon?
Probably knocked a gasket loose. Nothing to worry about. Trust me. He's in way worse shape than I am.
The Wrecker left me alive. The last mistake he will ever make.
There you are. Got the lid off. Uh-oh. Base, we have a problem.
Bulkhead, what is it?
rash of energon.
That's good, right?
No, not this kind. It's known as Tox-N. Causes nausea and dizziness upon contact. Prolonged exposure weakens us to the point of paralysis. And then, it snuffs out our sparks.
Well, what are you talking to me for? Get far away from that toxin, pronto.
If it's as deadly as they say, the cons won't want it either.
No, they'll want it even more. During the war for Cybertron, Megatron figured out a way to refine raw toxin, turn it into a weapon of mass destruction. I witnessed an entire unit wiped out by the sickness. No way I can leave this stuff for the cons to find and abuse.
So bring it back here. Raph, open a ground bridge.
Forget it. Even if we had a safe place to store it, the stuff's way too potent to risk exposing to the rest of us. I'll call you back. I'm gonna need to take care of this. Wrecker style.
There. No, wait! Tox-N.
Wait, you're carrying it? I thought that stuff was toxic.
It is, but I needed to put some distance between me and the bugs.
Well, what now?
I'm gonna get rid of this steaming pile the only way I can. I'm gonna lob it into the volcano.
What about your insect problem?
This isn't my first time eluding an enemy patrol, you know.
Lord Megatron, the object we seek. It is Tox-N.
Exactly how much is in your possession?
None, my lord. An Autobot.
Are you not the fiercest Insecticon?
Wait, you're moving away from the volcano?
Exactly.
Below. Yes, the wrecker leaks from his wounds. Find him.
You left a false trail, huh?
I once pulled that trick when I got separated from my unit behind enemy lines.
When were you ever behind enemy lines?
I wasn't always a bot sitter.
Next you're gonna tell me your mother doesn't tuck you in at night.
Not since basic training.
Training as what? A rodeo clown?
You've been spending way too much time in monster truck rallies with Miko. I was an army ranger. We could wreck with the best of them.
Who knew you and I were so much alike?
Rafael, has Agent Fowler regained consciousness?
Stand by, Bulkhead. I'll be right back. I'm here, Prime. What's your situation?
I require access to a research facility at my current coordinates.
Let me make a call.
Dirty job that only a wrecker can do. Come on.
This is an emergency. Our satellites have detected dangerous solar flare activity. I need that entire station evacuated immediately. Do you hear me? Get out of there, now! Base is clear, Prime. Try not to wreck the joint.
Many thanks, Agent Fowler.
Bulkhead, how you holding up?
Any word from Miko?
Don't worry about her. You need to focus on your own mission.
Right. I need to rest. Just for a minute.
I know it's tough, but I need you to stay the course. Bulkhead. Bulkhead. Bulkhead! 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 Answer me, you rust bucket.
I'm here, Ranger.
You had me scared, Teuton.
I can't do it.
I do not want to hear that kind of talk, especially from the likes of you. We both know you made it through worse. Down! Down!
Not worse than this. Not even scraplets.
Look, soldier, you know as well as I do there's the mission, and the reason why you take the mission.
Honor. Duty.
Family. Which is why you need to do whatever it takes to finish this job and come home safely.
Miko, I'm supposed to be protecting you.
Bulkhead, I'm strapped tight inside 10 tons of metal muscle. I'm protected.
Miko, check it out. New battle scars. Miko?
I heaved on your floor mats. Sorry.
Before I became a warrior, I was a laborer. I can build stuff, I can break stuff.
I want to be just like you, Bulk.
No, you need to stop, now.
I can't, Bulk. I have to get you out of here. Bulkhead, I know somewhere inside you'll always remember me. And I just want you to know, I'll never forget you.
You're right, Fowler. I gotta dig deep. For the other bots. For Miko.
There is no logic to his movements. His trail is meant to lead us astray. To find the Wrecker, we must not follow. We must anticipate.
Almost there.
That's right, soldier. Dump that rock and come on home. Fowler. Miko, what is it? What in the Sam Hill? I'm in the middle of a crisis here, and you want me to... Put him on the line.
Wrecker! Put down the rock and allow us to put you out of your misery.
Gotta swat some flies.
I'm contagious. Hold this.
Mr. Vogel, this is Special Agent William Fowler of the United States government. You are hereby deputized as an honorary agent for the Department of, Interstellar Relations. Bulkhead, you still with me?
I'm in the scrap and you put me on hold?
I want you to know, Miko's safe. Mission accomplished.
That's my girl.
Stay down. Contact the warship for a containment unit.
Bulkhead, do you read me?
Ratchet, come here!
Bulkhead, please respond.
The Iacon database?
It's downloading into our mainframe.
Answer me, soldier.
Rafael, you are a genius.
Will you keep it down?
Your spark is mine, Wrecker.
You want a taste of this? Do ya?
Catch!
Fowler, mission accomplished. But you may have to tuck me in.
Raph, open the bridge, now!
Previously on Transformers Prime. Bulkhead, prepare for departure. Rafael and Agent Fowler will be your communications and transportation hub.
Who is the fiercest among you?
I am Hardshell.
You will retrieve something for me.
Talks end.
You're carrying it? I thought that stuff was toxic.
Your spark is mine, Wrecker.
That's right, soldier. Come on home.
The Wrecker left me alive. The last mistake he will ever make.
We got the phase shifter, and we messed up Knockout Space! Oh yeah! and Raph spend all your drive time listening to chiptunes. Well, it's been fun, but I'm ready to get back to my regularly scheduled partner, Bulkhead.
Bulkhead, respond!
Bulkhead?
Toxin exposure, among other things. Bulkhead has suffered a complete systems failure.
Hold on. Toxin?
Help me get him into the medical bay. Now!
No! If I hadn't gone to New York...
There's nothing you could have done. Hardshell sucker punched the big lug while he was down.
Who?
Some Insecticon. It doesn't matter. Point is, it's not your fault. You got that?
Got it.
How is this possible? 4 relics, each within our grasp. And yet only Soundwave has returned with something other than an excuse. Tell me, Hardshell, what is yours?
I have none, my lord. We failed to retrieve the toxin, but the green Autobot has been terminated.
Then perhaps this day is not lost after all.
If that is true, it has been a while since anyone has extinguished an Autobot spark.
Because it has been a while since an Insecticon warrior has been provided the opportunity to do so.
Really now? Because the bug under my recent command was utterly useless.
Enough! Hardshell, are you certain the one called Bulkhead was exterminated?
By my very own hand, Lord Megatron.
Yes, sir. Turns out highlights of your Big Apple adventure got caught on security tape. The Pentagon needs me to run interference with the mayor. I tried to stall, but...
Go where you are needed, Agent Fowler. There is nothing more you can do for Bulkhead at this time.
Keep me posted, Prime. I mean it.
Wheeljack's on his way.
I can't believe you're giving up on Bulkhead already!
All I meant was Wheeljack and Bulkhead are close. I thought he'd want to be here.
I know what you meant!
Miko, where are you going?
Home! While Agent Fowler can still give me a lift.
She needs time.
Bulkhead is stable for the moment, but I've had to induce stasis.
What's the damage, Doc?
Bulkhead suffered massive trauma to his central neural conduit.
I've watched you work. You're a maestro.
The toxin exposure has caused system-wide shutdown on a submicronic level. I can't even begin to operate until Bulkhead regains some strength.
You gonna tell me who did this to him?
At the moment, I believe it is best to focus our attention on Bulkhead's recovery, rather than revenge.
You do that.
Wheeljack will most likely do something rash, you know.
And I am not sure we could stop him if we wanted to.
What are you doing here?
Going after the con who hurt Bulkhead. You in?
I'm taking you back.
No, wait!
Kid, I get it. You want payback. You and me both.
Bulkhead's my partner too.
Trust me, when I find out which one of Megatron's goons jumped our boy, I'll take care of him. My way.
I know who did it.
Who?
Take me, and I'll tell you.
You should have seen the wrecker's face as his spark expired, knowing that he perished at the hands of a true warrior. Lord Megatron now understands that the difficult tasks are best assigned to an Insecticon.
Pit-bound scavengers.
Scrap eaters.
What did you say?
Detailing was so much easier when Breakdown was around. What is going on out there? How am I supposed to concentrate? I just buffed that!
You know where to find Decepticon mines?
You didn't think I've just been sitting on my can since I've been on this rock?
But shouldn't we be at an Insecticon hive?
The bugs are bound by a single mind. Trying to draw just one of them out is nearly impossible. So we're gonna make some noise.
And get the cons to hand over Hardshell.
Now you can sneak in there and scope things out a lot easier than I can.
We got 5, maybe 6 troopers in the main cavern. And 2 more keeping an eye on things from the 2nd floor.
Good job, kid. Keep going.
There's another chamber. Looks like they're just using it for storage. Wheeljack, you there? Now what?
We give Megatron a shout.
Just look what they've done!
Spare me the dramatics, Knockout. It's merely a scratch.
This isn't about me, Lord Megatron. The Insecticons are creating dissension among the ranks. These savages are a threat to this warship and its crew. They should be confined, restrained even.
You could not produce restraint strong enough to hold us.
Lord Megatron, we're receiving an emergency transmission from Mine TVC-15.
What seems to be the problem?
Unclear, my liege. The caller will speak only to you.
What is it?
Nice operation you got here, Megatron. Although technically, you might say it's under new management.
Wheeljack, the one who enjoys explosive devices.
What can I say, Chief? I'm uncouth. And right now, I'm sitting on top of one of your big, juicy mining ops.
The loss of one asset is hardly a blow to the Decepticon cause.
Maybe, but I'm gonna keep on hitting them, one by one, until you give me what I want.
And what, pray tell, would that be?
The Insecticon scum who tried to frag Bulkhead.
Tried? Are you saying the Autobot lives?
He is bluffing.
Wouldn't bet on it. So here's the deal. I'm gonna transmit the coordinates of my next target. If Hardshell cares to meet me there, maybe he can save you from another loss. And Megatron? Just in case you ever wondered what 3 tons of exploding energon sounds like.
You allowed the Autobot to live?
Bugs. Not all they're cracked up to be.
Lord Megatron, I swear upon the Allspark, the Autobot could not have survived his wounds.
Then you owe me a spark. And if it's not the one belonging to Bulkhead, it had better be Wheeljack's.
Maybe you ought to power down for a while.
I'm good. He's gonna make it, right?
No question, kid. Bulkhead's the toughest wrecking ball I've ever known. And Ratchet's a great doc. The best.
Yeah. There's no way Bulk could miss all the stuff we have planned. Car sledding, worldwide smash-a-thon. We've been making a list.
Like I said, Bulkhead's too stubborn not to pull through. I know it, and I bet you do too.
I'm up. What's the plan?
Kid, if anything happens to me, press this. I've preset the autopilot to get you back to Prime's base.
What? No way! We had a deal. You said I could help!
And you did. But it ends here.
This is my fight too.
Sorry, kid, but Bulkhead's gonna wake up. And he'll file off my rivets if you're not there when he does.
Wheeljack!
You in there, Bug?
Thanks to your crippled friend, I am all too familiar with your wrecker tricks.
What's the matter, Hardshell? Not used to fighting a bot who hasn't been doused in toxin?
Talk during battle is a sign of weakness.
Only when you're too primitive to do 2 things at once.
Go for the grenade!
Get out of here.
Your spark will now belong to Megatron.
Nice work, kid.
Wheeljack, run!
I thought I told you to hit autopilot.
Bad things happen to bots when I leave their side.
Too many to pick off. I'll need something with a wider blast radius.
But I thought you...
I only carry one at a time. Welcome to the Wreckers, kid. You did Bulkhead proud.
Then why don't I feel any different?
Miko, you okay?
She's fine. Kid's a pro.
I wasn't talking to you.
How is he?
Bulkhead will survive. He may never be fully functional again. Miko, I don't think it's wise for you...
I'm not sure I want to see Bulk right now. Not like this.
I'm never leaving you again.
The Autobot did this?
No, my lord. It was a human girl.
They said it couldn't be done. The one called RC is too quick, too stealthy to be captured. Well, here you are. with a rare opportunity to make history. You see, I have intercepted this encrypted Autobot signal. And if it's encrypted, it must be important. Decode it for me, and I will see to it that you perish quickly. Speak up. I can't hear you when you whimper.
Get fragged.
Perhaps you will be more inclined to cooperate when it is not your own well-being at stake.
RC, been a while.
Give me the encryption code, or I will add your comrade Cliffjumper to the multitude of fallen Autobots below.
Scrap him. I barely know the guy.
Ouch. Glad I'm not the sensitive type.
Cybertron is little more than a graveyard now. Give me the code!
I'm not afraid of you, Starscream. You're no Megatron.
3 steps, Bulkhead? That's all you can manage?
I'm sorry, Miko. My legs still hurt.
What did I tell you?
No excuses.
Exactly. Try again. 10 steps this time.
I hope decoding the Iacon database is going more smoothly than Bulkhead's recovery.
Slow but steady, old friend.
Human technology. But your expertise in the field should provide any edge we need to beat the Decepticons at this game.
I fear their access to Cybertronian technology may provide them with equal advantage.
Not good enough! You have to come back stronger than before!
Time for a break, Bulkhead.
A break? You think the cons are gonna give Bulkhead a break in the middle of a firefight?
If you push a patient too far too fast, you risk exacerbating their injuries.
But
Bulkhead needs to rest.
Ugh! Out of the way!
Miko?
Oh, hey, RC. I was just...
Aren't we a little close to the edge?
Heights don't scare me.
Bulkhead's coming along just fine. Thanks mostly to your efforts. But he needs a friend right now, not a drill sergeant.
No offense, but I came up here for some privacy.
I understand what you're going through. If you ever want someone to talk to...
I'm fine, okay? I'm not the one Hardshell tried to scrap.
Miko, it's rough when someone you care about gets hurt. Closing yourself off from feeling won't help anyone.
Well, you would know, wouldn't you?
Yes. I would.
RC, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
It's okay. He's been on my mind lately. After I lost my first partner, Tailgate, I pushed everyone away until Cliffjumper came along.
What was he like?
Cliff was quite the conversationalist. Cliffjumper, are you?
I can't believe you actually care.
The only thing I care about is whether you talked just now.
You always this nice to your rescuers?
Didn't answer my question.
I got bored with Starscream's little workout, so I idled my engines and fake shutdown. Scream bought it.
How did you wind up here?
Intercepted some chatter about a Decepticon operation on the old home planet. So I follow the trail and find Starscream shipping massive amounts of Energon here to Cybertron. What's your story?
Same.
You're quite the conversationalist.
I've tried every interrogation technique, and nothing is working. I would just eliminate them, but the code they carry is too valuable. If only I could break them open and just take it. No, I will not take the prisoners to the surface. Why should I let him have all the glory? The code they carry is too valuable. All right, since I must deliver the Energon to him anyway.
So this is Chaos, huh? Love what you Decepticons have done with the place. The ruins are especially picturesque.
Silence! Here we are.
That's not a good sign.
Since I could not compel you to surrender the encryption code, I'm forced to introduce you to someone whose methods are a little more persuasive.
We may be in a little more trouble than I thought.
Autobots, say hello to Shockwave. Delivering a mountain of Energon, intercepting an encrypted Autobot communique, and capturing 2 key prisoners is impressive, I admit. But Lord Megatron expects nothing less from his first lieutenant. I should let you work, right? No doubt you are trying to concentrate. Carry on. Shockwave, are you certain you can extract the decryption code without first nullifying our subject's neural net?
I invented the cortical psychic patch. I am familiar with its idiosyncrasies.
Of course you are.
Keep that thing away from me, you one-eyed freak!
Leave her alone! Use it on me!
Do not worry. If her mind does not survive the procedure, you will be next.
Ah, the code.
RC! RC! I'll scrap you both!
Shut up! I'm trying to listen.
This is Optimus Prime. To all surviving Autobots who hear this message, I ask you to join me in a remote corner of the galaxy, on a small planet rich with Energon. I have reason to believe this world will soon become a new target of Decepticon conquest. Our team is small but strong. Join me at these coordinates so that we might plan our resistance. Safe journeys.
Ah, brilliant. Not only do we know where to find Optimus Prime, but he's begging for help. Now is the time to strike.
You are no longer of use.
Hey, Scream. Curious. You always let other cons do your dirty work?
Shockwave, you already disposed of one of my prisoners. Cliffjumper is mine.
Your reasoning is hardly logical. But indulge yourself.
What do you think, Cliffjumper? Plenty to choose from here. Shall we go with precise dissection or blunt force?
Your choice, Scream. Whatever you pick, I'm just gonna end up using it on you.
Very well. Why don't we do this the old-fashioned way? No! No!
Thanks for the save.
Your turn, Starscream. What's with all the energon?
As if I would tell you.
Talk, or you're a science experiment. I'm not kidding.
You should probably tell her something. I'm not sure how long I can hold her back.
I'm no expert with this thing, but I hear one slip-up can fry a neural net.
Shockwave! He's the one you want! He's building a space bridge beneath Kaon.
Impossible. Space bridge technology's been lost for megacycles.
And yet he managed. Shockwave never left Cybertron precisely so he could scavenge parts and reverse engineer space bridge mechanics.
And you just delivered all the energon he needs to power it up.
While it often pains me, I try to be a team player.
Going somewhere?
To take down a space bridge.
Without me?
This'll require stealth, not chatter.
Oh, you mean the chatter that distracted Starscream long enough for you to free yourself?
Just try not to slow me down.
You know where you're going?
My unit used these tunnels during the war. They're part of old Cybertron.
The sooner we blow the bridge, the sooner we join up with Optimus Prime.
Give him my regards.
Did you not hear Prime's message? He needs us.
Teamwork isn't my thing. After we finish this, you and I go our separate ways.
Whatever you say, partner.
Let's get one thing straight. You are not my partner.
RC, I know it's rough. I really do.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Tailgate. Closing yourself off from feeling
won't help anyone. Sounds familiar.
Good advice is good advice.
So, I gotta know, what happened next?
Shockwave's latest work of art.
Already fueled and ready to rip. RC, look familiar?
The coordinates Optimus provided. They're being used to target the space bridge.
Which means the cons will ambush Optimus and his team before any Autobot reinforcements can get there.
If the cons scorch Optimus, the war's as good as over.
We can fix that.
No, we don't have the ordnance to blow the bridge. I'll have to sabotage the control systems.
What about access? You just gonna walk up and ask for permission?
No, you are.
Excuse me. I got separated from the tour group. Does anyone know where I can find the Decepticon base? Whoa! Didn't Commander Starscream tell you? I'm on your side now. That coward Optimus Prime turned tail and ran. Left the rest of us Autobots to fend for ourselves. So much for camaraderie, huh? Figured I'd rather be on the winning team, so I took Starscream up on his offer. Imagine the look on Prime's face when it starts raining Decepticons. Me with him. Really, I know all about Starscream's plan. We can all get along now. There's someone behind me, isn't there?
Only Starscream could fail to dispose of a helpless captive.
Is it supposed to sound like that?
Interloper! You have overridden the Energon containment protocols, haven't you? Clever, but not irreversible. There is more than one way to nullify a neural net.
Not this time. Cliff?
I knew you cared.
It appears Shockwave's arrogance was his undoing. Destroy them! Autobots! Whatever you did to the space bridge, undo it now!
They should really stop shooting at us if they want our help. Seeing as how our exit is blocked, and we have an open space bridge portal currently set for Prime's location... You with me?
The space bridge! It's going to blow!
Think Shockwave survived?
Hope so. I want a rematch.
Let's find Optimus. Partner.
rich with energon, huh? Hope the whole rock doesn't look like this. Reminds me of the time I was lost in the Sea of Rust, back on Cybertron. Except I was separated from my unit with absolutely no one to talk to.
Talk at?
Admit it. You love the company.
Funny. At first, I didn't think I'd ever get used to Cliff's constant chatter. Now, there's nothing louder to me than the silence.
Removing Bumblebee and replacing him with...
The tap dancing monkey strikes again.
Bumblebee sightings on the World Wide Web are no laughing matter.
7, 8, 9...
Why can't I just drive from now on?
Because your legs will atrophy if you choose not to use them.
1, 2, 3.
Wait, what's that?
A Cybertronian escape pod?
Here in Earth's atmosphere?
Autobot or Decepticon?
Impossible to tell given the image resolution.
In any event, this merits investigation.
Could be a trap, and we're down one bot. Should we reach out to Wheeljack?
I can hear you.
I don't care if Bulkhead isn't combat ready. After that revenge stunt he pulled with Miko, Wheeljack can stay rogue.
An Autobot may be in distress. Ratchet, bring your medical kit. It is of Decepticon origin.
And the con inside blew his way out. All those cons came out of one pod?
Humans refer to the phenomenon as a clown car.
Friendly?
Fall back!
friend of yours?
Never seen him before.
Torching that Energon leak. Pretty good plan, right?
Except that it wasn't your plan. It was a random shot that almost fried us to a crisp.
Worked out, didn't it?
Thank you, fellow Autobot. Your valor is to be commended.
I don't believe it. You're Optimus Prime. He's Optimus Prime.
We know.
Yes, yes, yes.
What is your name, soldier?
Smokescreen, sir.
Welcome to Earth, Smokescreen.
It's an honor to be here, especially with you.
Now what? It's not like we can just bring him back to base.
Wouldn't be the first time an ally turned out to be a plant.
I see that you received your training from Cybertron's elite guard.
True enough, though it wasn't much more than a boot camp by the time I joined. Never even got a proper graduation ceremony.
There was a war going on.
Hey, all I ever wanted was to be a soldier, serve the Autobot cause. But what I got was security detail at Iacon.
The Hall of Records of all places? Optimus, do you not find this highly suspicious?
Smokescreen, what was your assignment inside the hall?
Guarding Alpha Trion during what turned out to be the final days of the war.
You served under the Master Archivist?
I wasn't thrilled at first, watching the back of an old bot instead of kicking Khan tailpipe. Sorry. But the Big A turned out to be a great teacher, and a true friend. I mean, he was the one who petitioned Halogen and the High Council to make you a Prime.
Rafael, activate the ground bridge.
That's it? That's all you need to hear before inviting him to the party?
If my former mentor shared this information, it is because he considered Smokescreen a trusted ally.
We haven't had somebody new here since Wheeljack. What's your story, Smoke? Where'd you come from? How'd you get here? How many blasters you packing?
So these are the life forms we're supposed to protect? Are they all like this?
Fortunately not. But I too share Miko's fascination with how you came to arrive on Earth.
In a Decepticon escape pod.
Still got trust issues, huh? Tough crowd. The main thrust of combat operations was at least 20 clicks from the Hall of Records, so things have been pretty quiet. But the situation went downhill fast. The Khans launched a massive surge that wiped out the last line of defenses surrounding Iacon. I was the only thing left to hold them back. And let me tell you, I was pumped. I mean, this was my chance to see real action for the first time, to prove myself. Until everything went black. Khans took me prisoner and dumped me onto a transport ship. But I managed to give a guard the slip and hopped in an escape pod. Apparently, it was a long-distance pod, because it knocked me into stasis. Next thing I knew, I'm hitting solid ground. Hard.
The Decepticon warship must have picked up the pod's beacon and guided it to Earth.
Which would explain Smokescreen's welcoming committee. Bet those Khans were disappointed not to find one of their own inside.
Smokescreen, do you know of Alpha Trion's fate after the fall of Iacon?
I wish I did, but that was the last I ever saw of him. That's it, my life story. Not exactly the glory I envisioned for myself. Until now. Being here with Optimus Prime, I knew I was destined for great things. I mean, now that you have help, how hard could it be to end this war?
Take a good look, newbie. This is how hard.
Smokescreen, I would suggest that you take some time to become acclimated to your new surroundings. A tour of the base would be an excellent start.
Sure thing! I mean, Jack here offers a very informative tour.
This is what the humans call the information superhighway. 1 trillion gigabytes of data. None of it useful. Though some oddly engrossing. What is this? Ignorant life forms have no idea what they've uncovered. Red Energon. If I can possess its power, not only will I be stronger, but also faster. Significantly faster.
Phase shifter, spark extractor, immobilizer. This is where we store the Cybertronian relics we found buried on Earth. And talk about a small universe, because most of them came from
the Iacon Hall of Records. I remember these. Whoa! What kind of relic is she?
The kind you don't want to mess with.
If you wanted to replace me, you should have called Wheeljack.
I could have lived with that.
No one is replacing you, Bulkhead. For one thing, Smokescreen's too green.
Well, Bulk's as green as they get.
What RC means is, Smokescreen still has a great deal to learn.
And once you got him trained, then what, huh? He's in, I'm a doorstop.
Bulkhead, your place with us is not in jeopardy. But there is no dispute that we have long required additional firepower. It is essential that our team learns to work with our new recruit, not against him.
Better hope the Hotshot's blasters are as big as his mouth. How hard can it be?
Hey, everyone. Check this out.
Oh, don't tell me it's another Bumblebee sighting. Oh, my.
Red Energon.
Here? On Earth?
What's Red Energon?
An extremely rare and volatile form of Energon. Refined into fuel, it provides the power of hyperspeed.
We must have Agent Fowler clear the dig site of all human presence. In the event, we are not the only ones who have discovered its location.
Now you're talking. Let's scramble up some con circuits.
Given your limited field experience, I believe further training is required before you are battle-ready.
Optimus, with all due respect.
Furthermore, we Autobots live on this planet as robots in disguise. You will need to obtain an Earth-based vehicle mode.
In order to maintain a low profile, if that's possible for you.
If you're talking wheels, bring them on.
The Red Energon is mine, humans. For you are powerless in the face of the mighty star. What? Where is it?
Nope. How about that one?
It's more ratchet speed, don't you think?
Cement truck?
Yeah, if I were a Constructicon. Seriously? This is the best your planet has to offer?
No, but this is Jasper.
I feel for you.
Fowler couldn't have the crane operator lower the thing?
The humans must have been preparing to transfer the Meteor to a cargo ship when they received his evacuation order.
Run along home, Autobots. That Red Energon has my name all over it. willing to fight for it.
Secure the red Energon and have Ratchet bridge it back to base.
Don't tell me you've already forgotten our last encounter, Prime.
Keep moving, V.
Optimus, is something wrong?
Starscream has come for the red Energon, and I fear he will not be deterred in his quest.
Starscream? I heard stories about that stiletto-heeled creep back on Cybertron. Send me in, Doc.
When Optimus requires backup, he will ask for it.
Oh, come on. I got my V-mode and everything. I'm souped up and ready to roll.
What part of further training did you not understand?
The higher you climb, the harder you fall. Autobots, such slow learners.
Optimus, what is your status?
Ratchet, they need me. I can do this.
RC? Bumblebee?
Did you hear what I said?
I heard, and I'm ignoring you. This may be your opportunity after all, Smokescreen. Where is Smokescreen?
That's the one.
You there! What in the name of the Allspark do you think you're doing?
Time to unload some more dead weight. No! What's your step, Autobots?
Apparently no one defined low profile for him.
So, the Autobots have a new recruit.
And you must be Starscream. I thought you'd be taller.
This will not end well.
Smokescreen, stand down. You are no match for Starscream's Apex armor.
Any last words, Smokescreen?
Just 4. Kiss your armor goodbye.
A phase shifter?
Now that was a plan!
You aren't the only one sporting a fancy wrist-mounted device. Think fast!
No! told you I just needed to borrow it for a while. Doc here thought I was trying to steal your relics.
Only until you explained your plan, which I then sanctioned. It's called protocol.
Ratchet is correct. Standard procedure must be observed by every member of this team. However, I believe we must also commend Smokescreen. You have proven to be a quick study by choosing to place strategy above bravado.
There's gonna be no living with him now.
While this may lack the pageantry of a proper elite guard ceremony, I wish to welcome you to Team Prime.
The newbie did all right.
Don't worry, Bulk. He's got nothing on you. Seriously, once we get that leg of yours back in shape, old Smokey's gonna learn real quick who the top wrecking ball is around here. Bulkhead?